Hello, Scary Dolls.
Hello.
Hi.
We're starting this real quick. I'm Mandy.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Caro.
And we have some questions. We're Scary Not Scary podcast.
What questions do we have?
What song was playing on your first time?
My brother listens to my podcast.
Just kidding.
Aaron, skip over like
She's
2
still
minutes.
a virgin. She's still a virgin.
Skip over 2 minutes. That's how long it lasted. Oh my god.
Oh, I almost said, I'm still a virgin, Dad. No, I have 2 kids. Never mind.
Bitch, from what hole? What the fuck?
My
Okay.
ear holes.
My nose. Oh my god. Bro, I forgot to put on deodorant. I smell like a man.
Oh my god.
Anyway, the song that was playing when I lost my V card was... I can't even say it because I'm so embarrassed. It was Nice and Slow by Usher. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say who it was. No, that's embarrassing.
No, we will never speak on whom
We
it was.
never say these names. But yeah, that's the song that was playing, and I was so embarrassed
Why?
because there was a lot of people in that house.
What?
They weren't watching, but like, but the radio was playing loud. I'm pretty sure they knew what was going on.
Okay, gotcha.
So, like, I don't count my first time because, like, what was supposed to happen didn't happen. It happened on, like, the second person I was with.
I was half a virgin when I met him. Stop it. Oh my goodness. I can't.
We just had this conversation. Who did it? Oh my god, I had this conversation at work with our boss.
She's so
You
cool.
did? We were talking about our first time. But I hope none of my family's listening to this. Okay, like, you know how, like, they say you, like, it's supposed to hurt and, like, we're supposed to, like, you know.
Bleed.
Yeah. Okay, no.
You didn't?
No.
What?
The second time I did.
What?
But I think it's because it was chiquito.
Ah, poor baby. Little micro pee. Hell nah.
I think because it was chiquito.
Oh,
So
no.
that's why I said my first time.
Was
Which is actually my second time. I count it as my first time because what was supposed to happen my first time happened my second time.
Got it. I understand.
I'm gonna buy you a drink. That was
That's
so
embarrassing.
Oh my god.
we danced to that song on my C16.
Did
Oh
T-Pain ever
my
buy that girl a drink, by the way?
No, we didn't.
Sorry. I'm just laughing so hard because this is so awkward.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I bled everywhere.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't.
Blood. There's blood everywhere.
I was like, ah, well,
Oh wow.
lick it or something. I don't know.
No, I remember, like, okay, first of all, it was silent during mine. Like, there was no music playing.
So embarrassing.
So-
You could hear everything. Every snap and clap.
I thought of McLovin from Superbad. It's in.
Oh my god.
Like laying there all awkward.
I'm like, that's
okay.
so weird.
No, but I remember, like, afterwards, I was like, oh, because, okay, guys, I was a late bloomer. Okay, like,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's I'm proud of you.
a lot older when I lost my V card. But anyways, I was like there and I was like, oh, that's it. Okay. I was like, that's what everyone's like, oh my God, about. And I was like, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. But he was nice.
So it was good.
Even though it was silent, but he was
not
nice.
Even though it was quiet, it's all mime. You had sex with a mime?
Oh, dude, that's like
It's like, nah, I don't know.
with the arms moving and even like the thrusting's quiet.
Oh my
Ew. Everything's just like a silent box.
Oh my god.
Embarrassing.
Anyways, what
Anyways.
scary shit happened to y'all?
What happened to me? Okay, so
Like how we could just like switch subjects.
I was house sitting for my best friend Noreen, and her house is kind of a little bit haunted already, right? I was house sitting, and I'm well, really, I was babysitting, but I stayed in her room, and so I'm laying there, And I feel someone get in bed with me, right?
Ew.
I feel the bed like move, and I didn't want to open my eyes. I was like, oh, what the fuck? So I kept my eyes closed, and then I felt them hug me, but like so hard, like not like spooning from the back, but from the front. Like I could feel their head on my my shoulder, and they were squeezing me like really hard, like trying to get all my air out, and I couldn't breathe. I was like I felt myself trying to talk, and then they started whispering in my ear, and it was like another language. It was just like, and I was just like trying to fucking wake up. And then at that moment, I hear like the door open, and then I hear her daughter, "Bye, Gato, I'm going to school." And then I like opened my eyes, and I was like, what the fuck was that? Was that real? Was that a sleep paralysis? Because Noreen gets sleep paralysis there too. I'm like, damn bitch, your sleep paralysis demon is a fucking hoe. He be out there going for everyone. But I was like, I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was gonna die. Like I couldn't breathe. I was like like trying to catch my breath.
Oh my God.
But for them to get on the bed with me and like hug me and squeeze me and then just start blah, 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 like in my ear, I was like, oh,
It was all.
I was like, you have a fat ass mom. Nice ass girl. Nice titties. And then my boob squeaked. No, but it was I mean, I don't really get too scared all the time. I get more scared of like real people, like real life shit. But I really felt like that wasn't like I felt my whole body like
Being crushed.
I don't know I don't know, it felt really ugly.
Ugh.
It did.
That's creepy.
And that's what happened to me.
I think it was sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
I mean, what else could it be, right?
It had to been, yeah.
It felt so real. Like, what happens if Naomi wouldn't have yelled that she was going to school? You know?
Well, because it reminds me of the one that I had. Remember when I was pregnant with Sabrina?
When someone whispered in your ear.
Yes.
Bitch. It was the same person.
But like I heard the front door open. I heard walking. They were walking up the stairs into our loft, crawled into our bed. And I thought it was Tim. And I was like, wait, he's not at work. I mean, he's at work.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whisper in my ear.
But did you hear what they whispered? Because this was another language. Like, I didn't know.
I
said you're mine or something,
said,
right?
You're both mine. You are both mine or something like that. And that's when I like jumped out of bed.
Yeah, no, like this thing was whispering in my ear, and I felt myself trying to push him off, like push away, but I couldn't because your grip was so strong.
Yeah.
But man, after that, I didn't even go back to sleep. I was like, all right, I guess I'll stay up.
And you got to work early, right? That day.
I was supposed to get there at 10. I was there like at 9:30. I was like, damn. And I drove all the way from the other side of town. Like I just had extra time.
Yeah.
But
Dude, that's freaky.
that happened to me.
What was
Anything
yours?
happened to
You were going to tell us earlier.
Yeah, you said you'll wait.
You're on my way to the podcast.
I heard footsteps in my house. Yes. Like, okay, so you know
Should
I
we
have
take the sage tomorrow?
Yes, and holy water. Because you know how I have like the 2-story, right? Okay, so I come down, everyone else is asleep because I woke up early so I can do like work stuff. And so I'm downstairs, I'm making my coffee and I'm getting like a bagel, and then I just hear like upstairs. And
Like
I was
loud?
Yes. Like
oh
you
my
like
gosh.
if they were like, because I think right above me is like the loft / like some of Sophie's room. And I just heard like that, like walking, like if someone was upstairs like stomping. And I stopped and I was all, okay. And I like listened because usually if it's my mom, I can hear like the shower turn on or like something. And that was quiet. And I was like, okay. I'm just gonna like, okay, like just
whatever,
ignore it, just ignore it. And then so I'm like about to go upstairs and I hear like footsteps again, like as I'm gonna go up the stairs, but just a little like that. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay downstairs. I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit until I hear my mom wake up. And I was like, what the fuck? But I didn't tell like Nick or my mom, but I was just like, what the fuck was that? Like I literally stopped and was like, is someone awake? Because it sounded like footsteps, like walking in the loft.
Heavy
area.
footsteps too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
What
I
if
was
it's like the spirits of the dead animals that the previous owners had there?
I'm guessing because right in the middle they had like one of those like moose heads, like a big ass moose. And so I'm like, what if it was a moose?
They had like
Aren't moose
dead
extinct?
animals everywhere.
No.
Oh. What's a moose?
They're in
Is it like
Alaska.
Rocky and
Canada,
Bullwinkle?
aren't they? Yeah.
Yes.
It's
They're mostly
Rocky
in Canada, I think.
Bullwinkle.
Yeah. I
I don't know. Maybe it was them because my mom says that
I was thinking of a mammoth.
she's seen Benny like bark up the stairs a lot, like at night. Or, like if I'm over here, like just her and Benny, and she's like, okay, so she'll turn on all the lights, and I'm like, I guarantee you, because he only goes crazy if it's animals. Like his hair will stand up if he sees like another dog like walking by or something like that. He usually doesn't do that with people. He'll just normal bark. But when he gets like really bad, it's like a cat or like some kind of squirrel or like an animal.
An animal. So
So
maybe
I'm
it
like-
isn't like a spirit of an animal.
It might be.
And that's crazy to believe, but I believe that there's spirits of animals.
They had a lot of deer heads. Like they had a hog, like a moose, deer, like, and they had like 2 dogs too. And I don't know, like their yard, if maybe they had like other dogs, and
What if they like murdered pets in their backyard?
they had like a pet cemetery going on. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Probably do.
Probably.
How long?
They were
well,
kinda
you don't know
weird.
how
They
long
were-
they were living there.
Well,
right?
so there was 3 of us, 3 that lived there. The very first owners, and then the people that we bought it from, they were there for 15 years
Oh damn!
because the house was built like in 80s.
so they can probably have like dead animals like in the backyard,
Maybe because I don't feel like uneasy,
Yeah.
you know, like in there.
or
It's
like
just
somebody
like,
watching you.
yeah, it doesn't feel like that because I've been by myself with Sophie and it's fine.
It's
like
fine.
I don't feel like weird. Only when Benny starts like barking and like looking at the loft area, and I'm kind of like, but it's
Who
not
goes
like
there?
Yeah, it's not like a creepy feeling though. It's just like a what's up there like type of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's like an animal
Mm-hmm.
or like some sort of like animal thing.
The big ass moose that they had up there hanging on the
Probably.
wall.
It was just creepy because I was like downstairs and you just hear like heavy footsteps.
I
was
just
like,
remember when you showed me the pictures and y'all first like
Bought
decided on
the
the house. I was like, I love it, but first of all, why do they have so many dead animals hanging in their walls?
for real.
Yeah, that was a little sus.
Yeah.
And something happened when you left
When?
earlier. When you left to go drop off the food to Noreen.
Oh yes.
What?
So the kids, so the kids were playing in the front room with Tim, and well, Tim was playing with Jason. Sabrina was, hey, I want to go play with Dada. I want to get down. So she gets down and she goes with Tim, and then Ashley goes, where's Sophie? And I looked and I saw her by the front door because I saw the yellow, like her shirt. I was like, oh, she's right there by the front door behind Jason, and Jason's like playing, and then I see somebody in my peripheral vision, a little person running, and I turned around and looked, and it's Sophie, and I looked at Ashley. I was like, wait, then who's over there? And Ashley, literally, this is her reaction. I'm so uncomfortable right now. Like, that was literally her reaction.
Well, I wasn't gonna tell you, but I told Tim when I was cooking for y'all earlier. I was cooking. I was on the stove, and then I felt someone like yank my foot. Like they grabbed my foot, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I looked down, and then I looked at Tim because he was like next to me, and I was like, something grabbed my foot, and then he was just like, "Oh." And then he walked away.
he's all,
I was
"It
like, "Oh,
happens."
sorry, it happens.
Well, just like my
And your
brother-in-law.
ghost has a foot fetish.
When our brother-in-law, when he was over here, he was like cutting up meat, and I was sitting at the table, and he went, "What the fuck?" And he jumped up and he looked at me, and I was like, "What happened?" And he was somebody just tapped my shoulder. I thought it was Teresa. He's like, something just fucking tapped my shoulder, and I was like, it'd be like that sometimes here. And I just continued on doing what I was doing. He's like, nah, fuck this shit. Like, hell no.
I'm out. I'm
and then
out.
he tells Tim, and Tim's like, yeah, it happens.
Tim's all used to it. Poor Tim. Like, yeah, there's a shitload of ghosts here, man.
They're all like massaging his back while he's
Damn,
cooking.
hey, ghost, massage my foot.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You can massage
But
my nipples.
Ashley was like, you were freaked out. And I got up and I checked, and there's nobody there. But I swear, like, I saw her there, like, standing behind Jason. I saw her
I told her
yellow
like
shirt
she's
and
just
everything.
fast. That's it. She
I
just
was
runs
like,
fast.
yeah, sure, we'll just say that.
She's fucking the lightning.
She was over there watching Toy Story that whole time, and I'm like, oh, she's
Who's
behind
that
Jason.
superhero that's fast? Flash.
Flash.
Little
She's like the
Flash. Little Flash. That's cute
Oh my
though.
God.
Yeah, it was funny.
Your laugh, though.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
My
And Tim
God.
was like, what? What happened? And we told him, he's like, yeah.
Shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
My foot's itchy. Ghost, hello?
I
Hello?
have an itch. Please.
I have an itch. Please
Hello,
scratch me.
Scratch my foot. You can scratch my back too. No, don't scratch my back. Here, my
No,
friend.
not that.
Scratch my ass.
If your butthole itches, it's fine. The ghost.
He's like, hello, baby. Oh my god, I can't deal with
What's
you.
wrong with us? Oh my god.
Girl. We've seen it all, heard it all, been there for it all.
God.
I mean, I have.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
I can't
anyway.
with us.
It's
Anyway.
we started off a little crazy.
Yeah, we did. It kind of like.
Just kept
We're
going.
just like a slippery, sloppery slope right now.
Oh yeah, baby, I'm slippery. I mean,
I
I hope my
slippery
brother
nipple.
doesn't listen to this episode. Aaron, turn it the fuck off. Anyway, let me sip my water.
Send us coffee.
Did I already tell you my brother rented a Tesla?
A Tesla?
Yeah, he rented a Tesla when he went to where the fuck did he go? Where do you gamble? Vegas.
Louisiana? Oh. I was
He
like,
went to
Louisiana?
Vegas and he rented a Tesla and went to a cemetery. And he saw, you know how the Teslas, you could see people walking around?
Yeah.
He saw a man walking like by his car, but there was no man. So I was like, damn, baby. And he sent me a video if you want to see it later.
Damn, son.
Today.
Anywho, what did we say we were talking about? How did Tim say it earlier? Today we are going to be talking about the depths of the ocean.
Depths of the ocean.
How did he say it?
The depths of the ocean.
There we go. He can probably like cut his voice in here somewhere.
yeah.
to
Do that,
say it.
Tim.
But yeah, basically we're talking about the ocean.
Not the motion of the ocean, baby.
No.
The real ocean.
The ocean, the open ocean.
I like it.
The
open.
uncharted ocean. The unexplored ocean. The ocean that terrifies you. What's the phobia for being terrified of the ocean?
Oh, yeah. There's a phobia for that.
for it?
Yes.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Google it.
It's called thalassophobia.
Wait, hold on.
Tell Google to say it.
Teslaphobia? I'm gonna tell Google to say it for us.
Tesla.
I hate us. Bitch, say it for me.
Hey, culo, say Teslaphobia.
Teslaphobia?
That's
Let
what
me
it
see.
sounds like.
Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna look. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look up a YouTube video.
Thalassophobia.
What?
Thalassophobia.
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 That assophobia.
Why does it sound like a different language?
Thalassophobia.
I have thalassophobia.
Thalassophobia.
Sure.
Let's
Yes.
go with that.
My phobia is the ocean. No, I mean
Large
it's just,
bodies of water.
Look, it's just creepy to think about, right?
is.
Because
It's
we've only just
Explored
discovered
like
5%.
we've only discovered 5% of the ocean.
5% of the freaking ocean.
So the other 95, who fucking knows?
Nobody knows.
Who fucking knows what's in there?
yeah,
Earthing.
Earthing, everyone, another world, another
Yep.
city, another
there's
country.
probably still like dinosaurs down there. Like,
yeah.
well, technically, I guess like sharks and whales are like descendants of dinosaurs,
Dinosaurs.
anyways, right? Like crocodiles.
Yeah.
Well, they're
And
not in the
what are
ocean; they're in
those,
freshwater
the
mostly. but-
Loch Ness
The Loch
monster.
Ness
Loch Ness.
The Loch Ness monster.
Like,
Right.
there's so much to talk about the ocean, but it's just a free for all right now.
Yeah, right now
Okay?
we're just gonna talk about.
We're gonna be
whatever.
everywhere with this episode, so you got to keep up. Drink your coffee, grab your snacks, keep up with us.
Yeah, grab your titties, whatever you need to do.
Whatever you
to
gotta
keep
do, okay?
yourself focused. Okay, motherfuckers, I'm gonna start. So today I'm gonna start with top five scary sea monsters.
Ooh.
Sea monster myths. So I went to this one's called parrotshowcancun.com. Exotic. I like the way that sounds. Anyway, so let's start with the number one sea monster. I really don't know how to say this, but it's called a Leviathan, I think. It says our first scary sea monster myth is a Judaism myth about a fire meets water creature known as a Leviathan. Legend says that the Leviathan, combined with fire and water, which are two of Earth's natural elements, and it ploys to massacre innocent sailors. This fire-breathing sea monster would heat up the surrounding water until it boiled, which would melt the skin of its victims, who would subsequently endure a violently and painful death. So this actually says the Leviathan even is mentioned in the Bible, where it was referred to as a savage, primordial sea serpent, feared for its ruthless nature and cruel behavior. So this thing will boil the water and burn, basically cook its victims.
Oh.
You'll be sopita, girl.
He's like a creature from hell, literally.
Yeah. This one is called Ningen, another sea monster myth. This one originated from Japan. So this sea creature is known as a Ningen. It resembles a human, but because it has arms, legs, and 5 fingers. And it also has a human-like face. However, after taking a closer look at its face, you would notice it's missing a nose. Also, it's has a horrifying demeanor. And then it has a fin and a tail. This one says this is a cold-blooded killer who tirelessly tortured sailors by murdering them and dragging their lifeless bodies along the surface to taunt other shipmen. That one's a little scary. This one is called the Qualupalik. Damn, why don't they name them regular names like
Dave.
Henry.
Jess? This monster is called Dave. No, this one's called Qualupalik. This third scary sea monster hails from the Inuit people, and it's known as the Qualupalik. So this is an evil mermaid with human-like qualities, but also green skin and long fingernails that differentiated it from mortals. Oh, so I guess that's how people would know that it's not human. Yeah. The Qualupalik, god damn, I hate that I have to say these fucking names like 30 times, was especially fearsome due to the fact that she liked to kidnap children that would play near the water's edge by luring them into using a humming voice. So this is like a siren. So it's singing to them until they go and die. Some legends say they would even they would eat the children, all right? While others say she would feed off of their youthful energy to preserve her beauty.
Oh.
I want to see what that one looks like, actually. I'm going to look it up in a little bit. In Finland, there's one called Iku Turso. This one says it's another scary sea monster. And it translates to the eternal torso. I wonder why.
Sounds like torso.
It does. It was considered the ultimate savage that resembled a giant octopus with long tentacles and suckers. When the Iku torso became enraged, it would even sprout a dragon-like wings. So this is like a flying octopus. While the Iku torso typically kept to itself when provoked, it had a fearsome and fiery temper that would lash out aggressively to anyone that came into his path. So the last one on this website says, last but not least, Scotland's croin. This one is called Syrian croin. So this is a gigantic creature that was considered serious threat to its prey. It cruelly enjoys torturing its victims first, and then it lures its victims by shrinking down to a tiny fish size that fits into a human hand. However, when fishermen would catch this seemingly passive fish, it would quickly transform back into its original size and swallow the fisherman into one big bite. That seems cool. I like the croin. I'm gonna look him up too.
It kind of reminds me like the croin, like the kraken.
The kraken.
The kraken.
Release the kraken. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Release the kraken.
Have y'all seen the movie? I think it's called the.
I'm gonna drink some water.
What is it called? We watched it with the kids. The Sea Beast.
No.
It's really cute. Y'all should watch it. I liked it. I was actually the one that wanted to watch it, and I forced my kids to sit down and watch it, and it's really good. There's this one scene. Ooh, I should just show y'all.
Yeah.
Is it about sea monsters?
Yeah. It's about these sea monster hunters that go out into the ocean, and like they have like the humans have like a war with like the sea creatures, the sea monsters pretty much, and they have to like the king and queen hired like these monster hunters to go out and like kill all these sea monsters and then bring back their trophies to keep the waters like.
That sounds fancy.
It's to pretty much like to keep the waters like safe or whatever. And there's this whole like plot twist in the movie, but there's this one specific scene where he falls into the water with the little girl, and they show the sea beast, and like she's just staring at them, and then she like disappears into like the depths of the ocean. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Weird.
And then she like goes.
You need to show that. You need to share that. To our followers.
It's really good. Who's next? Me?
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
No, you're always trying to cut me off. Just kidding. Okay, wait, hold on. There's a little story that I found. I'm just gonna read this real quick. This one, somebody sent it on, you know how much we love Reddit here. Somebody sent this on Reddit looking for an answer. This was only 4 months ago. So this is by Redditor. Are you kidding me? JFGWLEB Fox. Thanks for that. It says, so tonight I was, has anyone experienced this? Possibly a ghost in the ocean. This is what she sent. So tonight, are you okay?
I sneezed. Sorry.
Bless you.
Continue.
Okay. It says, so tonight I was walking alone on the beach around 1 a.m. First of all, red flag, homegirl. I know for a fact I was alone, and our ocean doesn't have anything that floats or any pelicans or things that could explain this. I looked into the ocean, and there was an all-white tall figure in the water. The waves were aggressive, but this thing didn't really move. It was semi-deep in the water, and I know for a fact it was there because I saw it a few times before running back inside. Has anyone else experienced this or have any idea of what this was?
Like just a white figure?
A white tall figure under the water, and it was in the deep water. Like you could see it.
You saw Jesus.
You saw La Lechuza.
La
I
Lechuza.
don't know what else to say.
The La Llorona. That's who you saw.
Probably
In the ocean.
In the ocean.
And then
She
somebody
got tired of lakes.
She's out. It's a free-for-all, bitch. I'm getting you.
She's out, get closer, ho. And then this one person wrote back and said, my niece once told her mom she saw a lady waving at her in the middle of the sea during the evening when she was at the beach. It happened when she was around 5 years old. No one could see anything except for her. After the incident, my niece got really ill for around 2 weeks. So do you think that these ghosts try to lure children into the water to kill them? I mean, obviously that was one of the spirits that would do that.
Like one of the creatures you're talking about. What if it's like a form of
What if
that?
they
Like what if that's
turn
the true
into-
form?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What if they turn into what you like or what comforts you, or like a nice little lady or a beautiful woman?
Yeah, almost like they learn to study like human behavior and like what humans do, and like that's how they lure people into the depths.
people into the water.
Into a dark abyss.
Yep.
God damn, I hate the ocean.
I don't like the ocean. I hate the ocean. I hate when the seaweed
like
goes
the
around my
ocean,
feet
though.
too. I'm like, ugh.
I like the ocean. I feel like I always wanted to be a mermaid. But if I had to choose like ocean or space, I would choose space. I don't know why that came to like to choose ocean or space, but
Man,
if I had to choose, I would
I'm on
choose space.
space is a good topic too. Put it in the burn book.
Put it in the burn book. All right, we got it. And those were my little stories. Now you could move on. What, crispy?
Why are you calling me crispy?
I don't know, because you look crispy right now. Stop slapping
You're
my
saying
titties.
my hair looks crispy or my face?
Your hair.
My hair is crispy right now. You want
This
to hear
is
it?
fun. Oh, yeah. Sounds nice. ASMR, baby. What about your leg hair? I'm just kidding. I have
What
leg-
about your leg hair?
I went to HEB today. Oh, sorry. Let's tell you the story real quick. But we went to HEB today and I looked down and I'm like, bitch, I haven't shaved in like 2 months. But also no one's looking at my leg, so fuck it.
What about your vagina hair?
I'm letting it grow to wax, okay? Anyway.
You got a whole afro down there.
Mm-hmm.
Afrojack. Wait, isn't that a singer? No. Yes.
Yeah, it
Afrojack. DJ?
Afrojack.
DJ?
Something like
What are they? Who are you?
Aphrodite.
Afrojack.
Aphrodite.
There's a song of yours that I listen to. Okay, I don't know where to start. I'm everywhere.
It's okay, baby girl.
Well, since we're talking about the depths of the ocean, do y'all know the average depths? Like,
That has been explored?
Like-
or
do you like want to know the depth of the ocean? Like
Yes.
numbers? I'm talking about numbers here.
Tell me the
Yeah.
numbers, baby.
Okay, so the average depth of the ocean is about 3,688 meters, which is about 12,100 feet. The deepest part of the ocean is called the Challenger Deep, and it's located beneath the Western Pacific Ocean in the southern end of the Mariana Trench, which runs several hundred kilometers southwest of the U.S. and is territorial island of Guam.
Shit.
That is fucking deep.
It's a lot, right?
Yeah.
And we haven't discovered all of it.
12,000. Like, I'm just like,
Isn't
what the
like
fuck?
compared to like, what's the tallest mountain that we?
So
Mount Everest?
It's like deeper. Like if you were to flip Mount Everest upside down, it's like even deeper than Mount Everest. Right?
And apparently there's like 5 depths of the ocean. So
5
there's
depths.
a press release stated that they plan to dive the Mariana Trench of the Pacific Ocean. And then there's one that's called Malloy Depth, which is the Arctic Ocean. Puerto Rico Trench in the Atlantic Ocean. South Sandwich Trench, which is the Southern Ocean, and then I can't say it, Diamantina Trench, which is the Indian Ocean.
Damn.
Wait, they want to dive it?
Yeah, they want to dive, like to
people
explore.
dive?
Yeah, to dive in and explore.
You can't do that.
Like
How?
with a fucking like swimsuit
Like a
or
tank?
like a actual submarine.
Probably like, I mean, I don't know
But
what.
can you imagine
what
like
the
all the
marine biologists
pressure?
do or scientists people do?
I would say with a submarine.
I would think like with the submarine, they probably like put cameras down there, or you have like the professional divers that like spend half their lives training for something like this to go and like
I
explore.
would never.
Obviously, if it's like because the ocean's cold, if it's like too cold for the human body, they're not gonna have them go down there. But
Yeah.
I would
Because
think
doesn't it like
yeah.
after
submarine or
depth,
something.
Isn't it like
Crush
crushing
you?
your lungs and
Yeah.
stuff because of the pressure?
The pressure.
Mhm. Yeah. Speaking of that, so
Scary.
there's a lot of black holes in the ocean.
Black
doubt
holes.
it.
Yeah.
That's
Hold on.
scary.
Where's
You never know.
my thing? Oh, there it is. So it's pretty much full of black holes. So it's like, think of space, right? Space is like this wide open, like literally
Area.
area. Okay. But it's the ocean. And in fact, the ocean is teeming with like, it's called EDs similar, or it's, I forgot what does it say? EDs? So it's like similar to black holes in space, meaning like there's nothing in their path that can escape. So once like a black hole starts in the ocean, like that's it, you're fucked.
Bye.
So like if a big ship like goes,
That's
is
scary.
like going over like a black hole in the ocean, like you cannot get out of it. It's just
Bitch. When
Twirling.
I went on the cruise, that's what I was scared of. I was like, bye. I might not ever see y'all again.
And like what's even scarier is that the black holes in the ocean are massive and they're measuring up to 93 miles in diameter.
Bitch, 93 miles.
93 miles in diameter.
That's like from here to where?
I don't know.
From here
That's
to
like the whole size
fucking Fredericksburg. Damn, girl.
That's scary,
Shit.
right?
That's a deep ass hole.
Fuck that shit.
So like I guess in space, when there's a black hole in space, I'm assuming because there's no gravity, you can get out, right? As long as you have like a big ass ship or whatever. I mean, I don't know, spaceship. I don't know. I need to study more on like space.
This reminds me of a space joke. I was laughing in my head. Sorry.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Why are we like this? Just say it now.
I want to know the joke.
It said, did you know that in space, reverse cowgirl and doggy style is the same position? Because like it's floating around.
There's no gravity.
Oh my god. What a good joke. 18 and over for this, please.
Oh my god, I can't.
Sorry, just
So, it gives an example here. I actually found it. So, for context, that's larger than the entirety of Greater Los Angeles. And for more cool science, and yeah, basically, like it's larger. Yeah, damn. That's scary.
the black hole is larger than
Larger
LA.
than-
You could
Like
throw
the
all of
city
it.
or like all of California?
Just throw all of California in there. I'm just kidding.
So it's larger than Los Angeles. So it's
Damn.
bigger than the city, right?
Yeah.
That's how I would take it.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary. And like, why these black holes are like home?
I would think like currents, you know, how, like some currents go one way, some currents go the other. Like, what if it just like starts?
Well, that's why
going-
like when the current, like the tides grow high, right? I'm assuming that's when it starts.
I'm guessing, yeah.
That's so
Or like
scary.
you know those ones where the
Like,
currents
just,
were
my heart dropped just thinking about
in
it.
certain parts of the ocean, the currents like one goes this way and this way, so it looks like squares.
It's because the ocean has rivers. You know how we have rivers? The ocean has rivers down
Underwater
there
rivers.
too, and the water can go different
And like
ways.
when there's helicopters flying above the ocean, you'll see where it's like clear, and it's like literally
Blue?
like a line.
Yeah.
And then it gets dark.
It just like drops.
Yeah. That's why like when you go to the beach, you're on like the sandstone, and then suddenly like there's nothing there. It's just like a complete.
That's one
like,
thing I'm
drop.
scared of when I go to the beach. Like you're walking and walking, and what if there's just a hole and
Nada.
bam?
Yeah.
Bye.
Another scary thing about the ocean is that obviously like scientists, marine biologists, they're constantly discovering terrifying new creatures, just like Gato kind of went over. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
I love creatures.
And some of these I've noticed have been starting to come up from like the dark depths of the ocean, and that's why they're starting to discover more and more.
more
yeah. So they
species.
kind of put the example like if you think the beasts of the jungle are horrifying, you haven't seen anything yet. Creatures like the fang tooth or the goblin shark. The frilled shark are far more terrifying than anything you discover on land. Scarier
There's
yet.
even a zombie fish.
Yeah, there's a
I've
zombie
seen that one.
fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's creepy.
Yeah, it's cute.
I mean, as long as they don't eat people.
So the largest coastal squid ever discovered was found just 11 years ago. And they're saying pretty much just imagine what else we're going to discover 11 years from now.
A
How
shit
tall
ton.
was it? Like 12 feet, 24 feet.
24 feet.
God damn, bitch.
It's a big ass squid. They actually have, well, I don't know if like this is a true photo, but they kind of made like a CGI of how big that squid was. It's not a true photo, but they did like CGI of how big that squid would be if they were to capture like an actual photo of it in the ocean.
Nope.
And apparently they do travel in packs like that sometimes, so, like packs of 3 or
They
4.
look like aliens.
They're like penises.
They are aliens. Penises. They do, right?
They're penis aliens.
Ooh. Yum. Just kidding.
So this is like a little bit more scientific. So like the ocean is home base for hurricanes.
I love
I don't know if y'all
science.
knew that, but
I did.
it is.
I love
That's kind of
science.
scary too if you think about it. Like
There's always a hurricane in the
there's,
ocean.
yeah, like that's why like
Yeah.
in Corpus, like whenever we know we're gonna get a hurricane, like I don't know if y'all know this, HEB they have an emergency crew, and I only know this because my dad's part of that emergency crew, and they start stocking up on waters, food, supplies, and they automatically take everything out to Galveston and take everything out to like Corpus, like wherever the hurricane's gonna hit.
God
To
bless
have
HEB.
supplies out for the.
What would we do without
I
HEB?
know.
Right?
Here, everything's
They
better.
save us.
HEB,
Oh.
not sponsor.
And like kind of going back to like sea creatures, they're discovering new species of jellyfish like
Ugh.
every other month.
I hate jellyfish.
I just want to touch one.
Just the tops.
I want to like grab it and like.
Squeeze it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know that sounds ugly. I'm sorry, jellyfish. I haven't done it though.
I haven't done it though.
The ocean floor is like littered with shrimp. Shrimp. It's littered with shipwrecks. So like ships that get lost in the ocean, like when they go and dive in and like search the bottom of the ocean floor, a lot of it's like the ships that were sunk. And then obviously the most obvious one is the dead bodies that they find in the ocean.
Dude, how? Oh my god!
Can
How
you
many,
imagine?
like, if you just think of all the wars
Like for
and
all the
stuff.
thousands of years that like humans have been alive.
Or
Like
the
no
time-
wonder why like the most haunted place in the whole world is going to be the ocean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the deaths, all the people
If
that are
I ever
sleeping
die
with the fishes.
and like my body gets dumped in the ocean, I want my spirit to find the mermaids and be like, "Can I become one of you? Like,
Please.
may I swim with your people?"
part of your.
It's on the opposite. Right? I'm all trying to swim, but I'm like, my soul is like sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
Isn't it neat? And they're all, what's that ghost girl doing? What did you think? What?
They're all stupid humans.
Stupid ass humans.
So, fun fact, in 2014, researchers were diving in an underwater cave off the coast of Mexico and found remains of a girl estimated to be about 12,000 years old.
Oh, that's fucking
Damn.
12,000.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
So in other words, the
weird.
ocean is basically like a huge ass open water cemetery.
Yep.
Damn.
Yes, it is.
And there is actually a video that I saw. It's on YouTube and it's all over YouTube, all over TikTok. There is these divers that were I think they were kind of like exploring like a cave or something in the ocean. It looked like a cave, but because it was like really dark.
Yeah.
And they saw it looked like a chair that had, what are those things called? Those bricks?
Cinder blocks.
Cinder blocks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Chained on the ocean floor. And then there is a baby stroller chained with the cinder block to like hold the baby down in like the ocean. And then
That's so
this diver's
sad.
like wearing like the GoPro. And then he turns around and then he sees like the body of a woman, and like you can tell she's like holding a baby or something in her arms, and like her eyes, like it's like her body was like froze. Like obviously it's cold in the ocean, so like her
Yeah.
body's just like frozen. Her eyes are just like frozen open like that, like wide open. Like it looks scary. And so like when he sees her,
could show you.
you can see like the bubbles because he screams. You see the bubbles like float up because how much he freaks out, and he's like swimming away. It looks scary. Like it looks like it would be something in a movie.
Wait, so like she hadn't, like it wasn't a skeleton?
No,
Like her
it's
body was
super
like.
you
cold
can
water?
see she's like deteriorating a little bit, but like not enough because of how cold the ocean is. But like her face is just like frozen with her eyes like all big. But can you imagine, like, you know, you're gonna die, you're in the ocean, you're drowning, and you're holding your baby, and you're just like
Don't
freaking
know
out, and
what
your
it
eyes
is,
are like,
you know?
That's one
Big.
thing I would be scared of. Drowning.
Drowning. Yeah.
Just fucking. If I had to choose between burning and drowning, burn me.
let me see.
Because at least the fumes will make you pass out. I'll probably be like, I smell like barbecue.
I smell like barbecue chicken.
I smell like brisket.
Let me see. I thought I saved it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Let me find you the video real quick.
Show me too. I like to see it. Is it this?
Yes, that one.
let me see. You have to bring it close because I'm blind. Oh. Ah, fucking shit. Oh no. Why? That's creepy as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so sad though.
Okay.
Her eyes were.
I told you that.
Jesus.
I'm laughing. Okay, look, I'm not laughing at the dead lady and baby. I'm laughing at Ashley's reaction, and I got it on camera.
That's
okay, Mama?
creepy.
You're gonna need some sugar.
Well,
after
that's
this.
why when you said I need to see it up close, I was like, I just looked at Carol like,
I was like, here you go.
Hurry up with the Snapchat.
But y'all know I'm blind. I can't
know.
see.
We'll give you some sugar
But isn't
after
that
this.
sad?
That is sad.
There's
Like-
another article that I found too that when they explored the Titanic, when they go to the bottom of the ocean, like where the shipwreck is, there's a lot of skeletons in chairs.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
so they said a lot of it was like the elderly people that were just kind of like, you know what?
Fuck it.
I'm
Fuck
gonna
it.
cry.
So there's this one couple that they said they found, and it looked like the skeletons were like still holding hands.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry
Yeah.
so much.
I'm not
Like,
gonna
like
lie.
in the Titanic when the old people were getting on the
Yes.
bed. Oh my god, I cried so much.
Yeah.
That's probably who they based it off of. Was that
Probably.
couple? I mean,
Um,
honestly, not gonna lie, I would do the same shit. I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. This how I go. This how I go. That's it.
Just take a lot of deep breaths underwater, fill your lungs with water, and
Bye.
yeah.
adios, bichachos.
Another thing is that lightning is like a magnet to the ocean.
Oh.
So like lightning hits multiple times in the ocean. So you know how they say lightning doesn't hit somewhere more than once? Well,
It does in the ocean.
So good luck.
There's so much ocean though.
Obviously, it's a bacteria hotbed, so you're gonna get the flesh-eating bacteria. You're gonna get ocean fleas. Other things that had like a whole bunch of crap.
That's why you don't have sex in the water.
Another thing is that sadly, it's filled with a lot of garbage, and that's where obviously like the wildlife rescuers come in to try to save the marine and the animals
clean it
that are
up.
down in the ocean.
Yeah.
Marine biologists want to save the ocean. There's multiple Bermuda Triangles in the ocean as well.
There is? I thought there was just one.
This thing says
Dude, imagine there's multiple areas.
it's a 500,000 square mile area of the Atlantic Ocean is steeped in terrifying mystery and folklore, which is the Bermuda Triangle. So basically the legend goes, once a ship or vessel enters into the triangle, they'll be lucky if they ever see the light of day again. So the most chilling case of these mysterious disappearances occurred in the USS Cyclops, the 542-foot long Navy cargo ship with 300 men and 10,000 tons of magnesium are on board. Sank somewhere in the triangle. The captain didn't even find the time to send out an SOS signal because that's how fast the Bermuda Triangle sunk them under. After exactly 100 years of the endless searching, the cargo ship is still nowhere to be found.
Scary as fuck.
So they say multiple Bermuda Triangles, but it's really just one big Bermuda Triangle because I think it's the size of it.
Yeah.
Because how big it is.
Probably like the three corners.
But can you imagine like all these ships that go missing or like people that go missing in the ocean? Like what if it's because of the Bermuda Triangle?
What if like they're all just like in a community underwater that has like, I always picture like, it's like this big hole and you go in there and it's like hollow down there and people are like, like a little world.
Or like, yeah, like a multiverse.
Yeah. What it like, I don't know.
like if they go like into it and
and
they
then-
pop up like in a different like,
Yeah, like have you seen Pirates of the Caribbean where they go through the Bermuda Triangle?
and they
where he
flip.
flips the
Yeah.
ship upside down, and then when he flips it upside down, it's because when they go through the Bermuda Triangle, it's actually right side up. It's
Yeah.
freaky. That fucks with my head.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I'm scared.
Or what if it's just like a big hole that they fall into and then they can't get back out and it's just like a community of people that could look up and see the triangle. Like, I don't know. Like, I just imagine so many things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Scary.
Like what if like, okay, you know how they say like how like later down the line like half of the world's gonna be like underwater and shit. What if when that happens, like it shifts something and the Bermuda Triangle, everything that's in
pops
there
up?
pops back out?
Oh my god. It kind of reminds me of Chalk Zone. Yeah, I remember that cartoon?
Yeah.
Where he would draw a hole and then you would go into another dimension or like
Yeah.
another world. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. Scary.
Got the chalk and
That's
chalk,
why I don't
chalk
like the
zone.
ocean.
I know. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of like jump into. It's gonna kind of go back to the creature thing. I'm gonna talk about the megalodon. We've talked about it before in my conspiracy theory about sharks. This is kind of like another conspiracy theory, but I don't know. So there's this app called O-Search, and basically the marine biologists tag sharks and like sea turtles and stuff. And this app, I downloaded it because I wanted to see what it looks like. And basically you can track the sharks and they name them and everything. So whenever the shark hits the surface, the tracker beings on the app. So you can see like where in the ocean they're at. And then you can also see their
Pattern.
right? So there was one shark. She got hurt. She got bit by something. But she has like a huge chunk. I think her name is Maple. She got like a huge chunk of her, like something bitter, right?
Oh.
But this is like a huge ass great white shark. Huge great white shark. That something bitter. And then there's this one shark. Her name is Nukumi, and they call her the baddest bitch of the ocean.
The baddest bitch.
Yeah,
Baddest bitch.
because she's a great white shark. She is 3,541 pounds, And she is a 17-foot and 2-inch shark.
Damn.
She is a big ass hot mama, right? Big ass shark,
Shit.
scary as fuck. That's a picture of her that they took when they tagged her.
Hottie.
God dang.
She's a big ass shark. She's been missing since last year.
Like
And-
just gone.
Yeah.
MIA.
Like-
MIA.
So these are all her pings, right? In the Atlantic Ocean. So the dots show when she comes up to the surface. So this
That's
has
a
been
lot.
this has been her pattern. This is like the Washington, New York area. So this was from October 1st of 2020. Ping, 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 swimming, 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 ping, ping, ping. She goes into the open water. April 11th, 2021 at 8:03 a.m. she just disappears. So
That's her last ping.
that was her last ping. So it pinged and then she went back underwater, but she never came back up. They don't know where she's at till this day. They haven't found her.
What the fuck?
And so even if, because a lot of people are like, oh, well, it was probably like vultures. They probably like killed her and brought her back up to the surface. But if they brought her back up to the surface, their argument is like, we would have been able to track the tracker because every time she comes up to the surface, they can track her, right? She just went underwater and never came out. This is a 3,000, almost 4,000 pound shark. So the only thing that can eat a shark that size would be a megalodon or something bigger than a megalodon. Or worse than a megalodon. So the conspiracy is that they say the megalodon is extinct. No. Like, the conspiracy is that the megalodon is obviously still out there because what is bigger than...
A great white fucking shark.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, the biggest sea creature that we know of in the ocean is going to be the whale,
The
right?
whale, yeah.
But, like, whales don't eat
Sharks.
They eat fish, small fish, shrimp, whatever. It's a megalodon. Pretty much.
It's a big one.
It's a big one. So I looked up photos. I think I showed y'all, right?
Of a megalodon?
Yeah. Like, kind of like the reference of, like, the difference between, like, a megalodon and a great white shark. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's a big baby.
that's a big old baby.
Shit.
It's a big beast.
And they say that the megalodon is in the coldest part of the ocean, which would be the deepest part of the ocean.
I think sharks are cute.
You know, when I was little, I wanted to be a marine biologist. Like, I can sit down and watch Shark Week. And it's funny because Sabrina's the
love
same
sharks.
way. You saw her, right? That one day she was sitting there watching Shark Week. Like, I wanted to be a marine biologist and, like, swim with the sharks.
I wanted to be a marine biologist, but I wanted to swim with dolphins.
Oh.
I wanted to be a stripper. Just kidding.
But then I figured out you have to do math to be a scientist. And I'm not good at math.
I love
so-
science. I'm not good
I
at
love
math.
science, too.
I am not.
Yeah. I got to swim with dolphins, though.
That's cool.
But
it's close
I wasn't
enough.
a marine biologist.
I read that dolphins are scary though,
They're slimy.
and that they're horny all the time.
Oh, yeah. They can, like, hump you.
They're slimy as shit, though.
They're slimy and horny. Sounds familiar?
Slimy and horny.
Don't look at me.
But yeah, guys, y'all should download O-Search non-spons.
Is
But-
it just sharks? Or they track other stuff like turtles?
There's another O-Search app where they track specifically turtles. They actually track.
Don't they have like a huge ass turtle? Isn't there like a
Yeah.
like an ancient fucking turtle or some shit?
Ancient turtles last a motherfucking long time.
There was
Yeah.
actually a story that I read. I forgot the username on Reddit. They said that they dove into like the deepest part of the ocean, and he said when he turned around, he came across one of those big turtles. Like he was like face to face with it.
Yeah, that it was like not like grazing his hair, right?
Yeah,
I read that
yeah,
one.
It was grazing his hair, and he was like, "Oh fuck!"
You're like, don't eat me.
Yeah.
Please don't. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Damn. Fuck that shit. Okay, so I just have a few things that I found really, really creepy about the ocean. So apparently in 2016, researchers from the Ocean Exploration Trust, which are basically the same people, the oceanographers that discovered the Titanic and all that kind of stuff. So they were doing like a search, and they were on the ocean floor in California, and they found these purple orbs. So apparently they kind of said it looks kind of like a spider egg sac, or like a teeny tiny, like, because they had like, it's like a ball and then it has little tiny like pupils or like little like spike looking things. I'll show you guys a picture on it. But they were saying that before they it looks kind of strange and it looks mesmerizing, kind of like a jellyfish. You know how jellyfish bobs like in the ocean, that's what these little purple orbs were doing. They're still going and doing research on them, but they say it's kind of like they hypothesize it and saying it's some sort of like sea creature, kind of like the coral, how it's like living but not living at the same time. It kind of reminds them of that. So they also said it could be some type of like water or ocean snail, but this is what the little orb looks like. It's like purple spiky thing.
That's cute.
Yeah. And they say that they were
so
finding
cute.
these all over the ocean floor of California. All in California.
I want to find a purple orb.
I would keep it forever.
Yeah, me too.
Another thing is that apparently there could be an alien spaceship on the ocean floor. So in 2011, ocean explorers found an oval-shaped object with strange markings at the bottom of the Baltic Sea. These images that they were saying apparently was they called it otherworldly, and it quickly made the rounds like of the internet. But the sonar image that they have is very like grainy, so you can't really like see it very well. I couldn't even find like a really good picture of it. But basically, scientists think the anomaly is actually a glacial deposit. Or some other natural formation, but its origins are uncertain even to this day. They can't figure out where this little thing came from. But apparently they said it's like an oval shaped object that has strange markings on it. Yeah.
Aliens.
Yeah. Okay, and then this goes back a little bit to 1997. So in 1997, off of the South Pacific, there was a sound that researchers had never heard before. It was very, very loud, and it was on a low frequency. It had a unique pattern that made some people think it was a newly discovered creature, probably like lurking on the bottom. But they can't find the exact location where the sound came from. So a lot of people were starting to like hypothesize that it was like Cthulhu or some sort of like giant like squid type, like ancient
The
squid,
Kraken.
the Kraken or something like that. But researchers continue to keep looking for the source of the noise. But in 2005, they announced that what they think it could have been was an ice quake. So they were saying that huge icebergs were breaking off of the glaciers. And although that's like the main finding that they found, they still can't figure out precisely what it was, because it was like a very loud screeching, like they call it the bloop sound, but it was a very high like pitched screeching sound from like in the depths of the ocean. So they're saying it could be like, when the ice scrapes off, but it's like,
Isn't there a video of that sound?
I think there is.
There's one on YouTube.
Let me see. I'm gonna Google
But
it real
also,
quick.
I like the way whales sound, how they sound like they're yelling.
No, I don't know what that was.
A cat. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, here it
I like
is.
that sound.
Let's see. Oh, I gotta turn my phone on. Okay, that's not the real bloop.
That was somebody shitting.
Okay, I will find it and show it to you guys. But anyways, yes, that's what they found, was a weird sound coming from the depths of the ocean. Okay, another thing I found was going back to creatures and how you were talking about like jellyfish. So there was a jellyfish that they found that was smaller than a pink snail. Apparently, like the pink snails are like, very tiny. But this creature has the Benjamin Button-like ability to revert back to its like birth stage. So like this jellyfish can grow and then it can like make
Shrink?
itself younger.
What the heck? That's cool.
Yeah, it's very, very weird. So apparently it only does this when it's threatened with starvation or it's injured. So it earned the nickname the immortal jellyfish for how it outsmarts death. So if it's going hungry or like a shark or something's going to come and try and eat it, it like can revert back to like its baby stage.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Let me be a baby again. Go, caca.
So although the species had been known about for hundreds of years, it wasn't until the 1990s that they actually like discovered it and put it like to paper. And they're still unsure about how its cells are able to regress and regrow. So they're kind of saying to like use this jellyfish for like modern day medicine stuff to try and help people like that have like diseases or something like that. So there's that. And then another thing that I found was kind of crazy was how you mentioned the underwater rivers, like the ocean has the rivers. So apparently there's tons of these all over like the world. But one of the ones that they discovered, they call it the Cenote Angelita, which flows around 115 feet deep in some places of it with fresh water and salty water. So it's got both. And it's complete with trees and leaves that flow at the seabed of it. So it's got like a whole fucking like ecosystem down there.
Damn.
Yeah. And there was another one that was in the Black Sea. And that's like, besides this one, the most famous one. The Black Sea River runs at more than 100 meters deep in the ocean, flowing so enormously enough to be considered as the 6th largest river in the world. But it's underwater.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's underwater.
Yeah, it just reminds me of like Finding Nemo when the turtles are going through that
Current.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Just go with the, what does he say?
You just
I
see
don't
like a random like, I don't know, crocodile like, hey, what's up, homies?
Hi.
Just trying to get to the river
with
in
my
Australia.
homies. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
diving in from Florida.
From Florida. Okay, I can't say this one, but I thought you guys would like this one. So apparently there is a voodoo doll of the sea, and it's called Chimarera. Is that how you say it? Chimarera?
It looks like it. Chimera.
Okay. So this doll looks like someone took different parts of fish and sewed them up together to make a new one. They have tapered or pale blue. It looks like a tapered black or pale blue fish with smooth skin. And it says that it kind of like resembles like closely to like a shark or like the stingrays or any kind of like something like that. They have distinctive upper jaws fused to the skull, 4 gills with an external opening, and 3 pairs of large permanent grinding teeth plates. Its jaws are fused to their skull. It's got 4 gills, and it's like monstrous to look at because it looks really like a sea creature, like sea monster. But it's like, it's basically like a voodoo doll, like for the sea,
For the
pretty
ocean.
much.
That's
Because
so
it's
cool.
like, yeah, because it's like putting together all these different like fish and how creepy like things are and all that kind of stuff. So that's all I found about the ocean.
I love the ocean.
I don't.
The ocean is creepy.
It is creepy.
There was something I did want to tell y'all because I knew I saw something pop up back in July. Yeah, so somewhere around July, did y'all hear about like the red glow that was over the Pacific Ocean?
Yeah.
The red
whenever
glow?
it would wave, whenever there was waves, right?
Yeah, look.
That's fucking weird,
It
bro.
looks like
Perkins Motors in Colorado Springs.
take
In
that
the
out,
ocean?
Tim.
Wait, is that like a plane's looking down at it?
Yeah, in the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, so from the cockpit of 31,000 feet over the ocean, pilot Dustin Maggard saw and photographed a mysterious red glow below. And he said, and I quote, "We had no idea what we were looking at. We were making jokes about being in the middle of some sort of like military exercise or some sort of alien invasion." The theories range from an undersea volcano erupting, a UFO, and the most popular theory of all was like another dimension coming out from the sea, just like the upside down from Stranger Things.
Oh no.
So Neil Jacobs, a weather modeling expert, gave the most likely explanation, which is in itself was like pretty strange. So they said that pretty much like there is a commercial fishing vessel that were fishing for Pacific sorry, which is like they use like a very bright red LED light to like catch the fish, or like hoping to catch these kinds of fish or whatever. But I mean, that's a lot of LED light.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
I mean, look at that.
that's
Look. So he gave this example, right?
yeah.
That there's ships that put these like red LED lights to capture these specific kind of fish that they're trying to get. But when you look at the photo,
So is that like from the clouds?
yes,
Like they're in the sky looking down and
they're
they
in
see
the
that?
sky looking down and they see that.
Yeah, there's no fucking way. There's no damn way.
So yeah, so that weather model expert guy, whoever the hell he is, said that it was like LED fishing lamps. But look how spread out they are. From
Weird.
300,000 feet in the air. You're going to see that. Yeah, it's just weird. So then there's another theory. I don't know if y'all saw this one that popped up about it. That a dragon awoke, and now there's a dragon flying around China.
That would be so cool.
Because
though.
there's like random parts of China that's like supposedly like being turned on fire. So they're saying like it was like they awakened a dragon from deep depths in the ocean of the volcano, and it erupted, and like now we have like a dragon, or like a dragon spirit on Earth.
Well,
That's
okay.
That's cool. I wished I saw a dragon.
Me too.
I like dragons. Do you like dragons, Ashley? Because
I mean, they're pretty.
do you like dragons?
I already know what you're trying to do. You've already set this joke on here before. Meh.
You did? I don't remember.
Because I'll be dragging these nuts
Oh,
across
yeah.
your face.
Oh my gosh. That's the ocean, guys. There's so much more to talk about
There is
the ocean. But
So much that I don't even know what to choose.
there's, yeah.
We can even
I
talk
was
about
everywhere.
plants inside their ocean.
I mean,
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. You know how you guys
What?
were talking about the black holes? Well, did y'all know that there's a blue hole of Belize or something like that? That it's like a black hole in the ocean, but it's blue.
there's
No.
blue holes.
There's blue holes.
There's holes.
Are there pink holes?
Maybe.
Two in the
Are
pink,
there-
one in the stink.
Well, just like the mermaid sightings too. There's been so many of them that I've been
Definitely.
seeing like on Reddit and stuff. People like have like no explanation of it. There's this one TikTok channel that was taken down because it shows where she's like sitting at the dock, because she has like the ocean view from the back of her house, and she's sitting there and you see like something kind of like peek its head from the ocean, and then it swims away, and she's there like throwing like, looks like she's trying to feed like whatever it is, and she's like, hi, she's like, I'm here, and you just kind of like see it like peek, and then it like jumps back in the ocean. You kind of just like see the fin. She had like 2 or 3 videos like that, and it was taken down off TikTok, and then her account was suspended.
That's fucking.
And
The one that
then-
was singing to.
yeah,
Have you
she
seen
was
that one?
singing. Yeah, she was
She
singing.
would go and she
to the
would like
mermaids.
sing to the mermaid, and then the mermaid would sing back to her.
Uh-huh. And
It
then
was
there's
cool.
another one where they put like a GoPro or like some kind of camera on the shark, and when the shark's swimming, you see like a shadow of what looks like could be a mermaid swimming by it. I still want to know how they got the GoPro back though. That's my question. Unless they had somebody like, I don't know. It's weird.
So there was a thing that I read about a submarine sonar tech guy that you were talking about, like all the skeletons and like souls in the ocean. That he says that when they go out to like get sonar, like for the ocean and stuff, that he hears like all these horrifying like sounds. Like he can pick out like now like the sounds of like whales and like fish and stuff, but he hears like random sounds, like either people like screeching, or it sounds like, you know, when a train's coming out of like nowhere and you hear the like of the train, that he hears those kinds of sounds, and then muffled sounds like if people are like talking like underneath the
I could
ocean.
imagine like how many drownings and
Especially like from ships
yeah.
and stuff like that. I thought that was creepy.
That's
I was
so
like, imagine,
interesting.
because if you're the submarine, like it's all, you're in nothing but dark the entire time, like getting the sonar, and all you hear is sounds, but you can't see shit. Oy. Oh no. That's scary.
Are like the people that just like jump into like the big, not like the, like, you know, the big caves that they have in the ocean that they show the divers like just
Diving into
Diving
like
in.
darkness.
yes.
Ooh, no.
There's a movie that came out. It's called The Deep House, and it's like a house at the bottom of the ocean that these divers go and explore. And there's like all these dead bodies like floating, and like they come to life and chase them.
No.
I heard that it's on a, I don't know what streaming service it's on, but apparently like that's a really good movie. But yeah, I want to watch it. But I think that's it for today, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, if y'all have any like sea creatures or like open water stories that y'all want us to cover, as always, email us at scarynoutscarypodcast@gmail.com. Visit our website, scarynoutscarypodcast.com. Shop our merch, scarynoutscarypodcast.shop. And make sure you review us on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, whatever it is you're listening to us on. Review us, rate us. It'll put us in the charts. And now you can check out our Patreon.
Yes.
Our Patreon is up and running.
There's something on there.
Yes, finally.
Yay.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes, it's on there. So we have one tier. God damn it, Ashley.
I forgot my phone was on. My bad.
There is, hold on. So our Patreon is up and running. We finally have some stuff on there. So basically you're going to find like a lot of behind the scenes footage. We are going to be posting all of our live shows on there. So if you missed our live shows now, the only way to listen to them is going to be on Patreon. We do have one tier, which is obviously Scary Dolls, $10 a month. You'll get discounts on merch, behind the scenes content. We'll maybe host a live event if we get enough Patreon members. Live Q&As, live streams. You will also get... We have some stuff that we've been kind of like planning on the side. You'll also have an opportunity to create your own Scary Not Scary podcast episode intro. And episode sneak peeks. So basically, I kind of talked to Tim about this, making kind of like a short trailer of like an upcoming episode, and you can kind of like hear the sneak peek on Patreon.
Sneak peek.
We're going to be adding more stuff as we go. We're still kind of new at this, but yeah, we have it up and running, so go check it out.
Yay! Finally.
Finally, after I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
It's up and running.
Took a while.
Took a while, but it's there now, so go check it out. And I think that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it, guys.
Yeah.
Don't put your feet in the ocean or the megalodon will eat you. But remember to always stay